Hey everybody, Corey here. Why am I doing this? I've had a week. Honestly, I've had a week. Um, I've been sick, and we're hosting Christmas, and that's in 2 days. Yes, I know you're looking at OBS. There's a reason we're here. Um, I'm hosting Christmas in 2 days, and I've been sick. And there's welcome to being an adult. The world doesn't care that you're sick. You just get to be sick and prepare for Christmas. So, um, 2 GACs ago, let's 2 GACs ago, I won. He failed on Jabba and then he stopped. Something similar for this most recent round. I was actually really excited for this guy because he's just barely got more GP than me. But his roster is much different than mine. He has less GLs and one less GL ship, but he went for kind of the bigger journey guides. He's got gas, he's got GI, he's got Malicos. I know that's not a journey guide thing, but he's got Jar Jar. So he's got these like stronger one-off tunes. But he got stuck. He took 2 attempts on Jabba and then he failed on Leia and then he stopped. And I sent him a message and I was like, hey man, it's, nice to finally be up against someone who's like kind of my GP and He declined the invite. Fine. But the reason you're not getting a GAC video of that is because at some point I used my Tuskens against his CLS. But because he put Krex there, his Krex kept cleansing himself. And so it literally almost took the full 5 minutes to kill Krex. And so I didn't want to force you guys to sit there and watch that. So I paused my recording. And then I just didn't unpause it. So I spent the next half hour just talking to myself and not actually recording GAC. So Tuskens did eventually do it. But it almost took the full 5 minutes, but now you get no video. So that's where we are. In terms of updates, we're moving into Conquest. It's that kind of weird, slow period. A Rise of the Empire and Conquest. It's Christmas. Everybody's chilling. I've been sick as a dog. I hope you guys are enjoying your time in the game. I after every kind of GAC period, I like to take a moment and think about where things are going with my roster. And you can see by what I have flagged, I'm kind of torn between some things. So I was planning on whaling on Galactic Legend Ahsoka, and I'm still kind of there. But it's going to take longer than I thought, even whaling. Some of the options that I thought I had in terms of just buying those rush bundles, the rush bundles are stupid. I've already expressed my opinion on those. But I was fully prepared to basically throw like $300 to just get the rush bundles and get GL Ahsoka, but you can't do that. So now we're back to slow farming, even though I whaled and bought a bunch of crystals and all that stuff. So my immediate goals that do technically contribute to GL Ahsoka are the Imperial Remnant Trio, Death Trooper, Enoch, and Night Trooper, and that's primarily because, they're for GLA, whatever. They're strong, and they have an assault battle, right? And so who doesn't need more resources? I need more resources, and these are some of the best resources you can get in the game. So I will get them up for GLA one day, and I will get them up for their assault battle now. In the meantime, I will also be unlocking Dark Trooper Moff Gideon after this conquest ends and we go through Proving Grounds. I don't know why I wouldn't take him up, to be quite honest. He's so strong. He just wasn't on the agenda, but here he is. And now that he has some Imperial remnants on their way that could possibly go under him, I know, who is it? Technically Death Trooper and Night Trooper I don't think are optimal on that team. I'm just going to play around with it. But I know Enoch can go with him and just make him even more obnoxious. But yeah, DTMG wasn't necessarily on the list, but he's now a consideration because we've got these three. As a matter of fact, I'm sorry that you get to watch me do this. Let me flag him while we're here because he's about to show up. Other than that, though, I'm really kind of torn. A lot of the newest marquees have been really strong, and there are 3 different things that I would consider for my current roster. And I'll start with what I won't consider, ironically. Lord Vader. It's not happening. He's too expensive. I'm 100% convinced. I'm predicting, I was right about SEE. I said they would release SEE, a Lightspeed bundle, Christmas of 2024, and they did. Let the record show I am predicting we will get a Bad Batch LSB within the first 2 quarters, the first half of the year of 2025. I'm betting. I am betting. And that's why I don't want to touch Lord Vader right now. If that happens, if we get a Bad Batch Lightspeed bundle, I will consider Lord Vader. If not, honestly, he'll take a backseat to GLA at that point. Because the Lightspeed bundles are going to come. It's going to be easy at some point. Anyhow, now that's what I won't do. 3 things I'm considering. Before I thought I was going to potentially go for GLA, I was going to go for Bo-Katan Mandalore. She's a Lord Vader killer, and I could use one of those on my roster. And her team is just strong. Even if your opponent doesn't put Lord Vader on defense, she's just a freaking animal. And during the bonus drops that are coming up for Christmas, it's been data mined that Bo-Katan Mandalore's requirements are going to be the ones on the bonus drops. So it makes sense. The timing is perfect, and she's just strong. Even though she doesn't lead into anything, she's so strong. The other consideration that's totally legitimate is Baylan. Honestly, he's so strong. He's a GAC animal. He beats JMK. I could definitely use someone who just smacks down JMK. And his requirements are really good. If we go look at Baylan's requirements, where are we? I'm finishing my Sith Eternal right now. Oh my god. I'm doing Sith Eternal because of those Lightspeed bundles, by the way. He was not on the agenda, but here we are. Shin and Marok go straight with Baylan, so they're not a waste. Great Mothers go with Morgan and the other true Night Troopers, so they're not a waste. And then Grand Admiral Thrawn, I'm just 1 relic away from getting him to Relic 7 anyway, so who cares? It's just Relic 7 mats at that point. So there's a really legitimate possibility that Baylan is up on the list, and I'm ready to get him, 3 months by the time he comes around again. He's just very strong, and all these other characters get used anyway, so why not? It would give my other Night Sister Imperial Remnants a home. Enoch goes with DTMG. These 2 go with Morgan. Great Mothers goes with Morgan. I don't know. I'll go get Marin up. I think Marin is used on that team as well. And then Shin and Marok, they just go straight with Baylan once he comes around. So that's really kind of the end of it. Actually, that was 2 for 1. I said there were 3, but those last 2 were together. I was going to keep the mercenaries separate from Great Mothers and Morgan, but they get used for Baylan, so those are the 2 paths. And then, right now we're on the journey for Sith Eternal. Those Lightspeed bundles came out, and the only thing that I needed to do was Relic Thrawn, which I already had everything just to take him straight to Relics, and then I needed to take Jedi Knight Anakin from Relic 5 to Relic 7. That's not even really painful because he's good. He's just great. Now my Qui-Gon team is stronger. Anything Anakin does, he's stronger. So unexpectedly, Sith Eternal is about to gobble up some of our Zetas, and that's it. It's how the cookie crumbles, I guess. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great holiday season. I hope you guys are enjoying your time in Swugga. I love interacting with people about this game. So, leave a comment. I don't give a crap about the YouTube algorithm. I mean, yeah, that's great too. But leave a comment. Say hi. I don't know. Say what you want for Christmas or something. Leave your ally code if you want a roster review, or just silently float away like the YouTube drifter that you are. I don't know. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you all next time.